Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie, you're watching Reliable Roots, and welcome back to another unboxing slash kind of curriculum review. Today's video is Math Level 1 of the Good and the Beautiful. So I will post a link right up here of the playlist that I have for other curriculum reviews that I've done, mostly focusing on Earth Schooling and Oak Meadow, which are both Waldorf inspired. This is the Math 1, and just kind of flipping through it, it's got beautiful illustrations in it, just like the kindergarten, just like the second and third grade, and fourth grade. I'm trying to think of, I've used quite a few of these curriculums now. Not that I've been doing it that long, but just I have children that are spaced out. One of the really big, wonderful things about using this curriculum is the price. I think that this curriculum costs between $60 and $70 for the entire complete package. I will leave a link in the description box below of where you can find this curriculum, but it is also free. You can just download it off of the Good and the Beautiful. So it's one of the amazing services that they offer, and that's great if you just want to try it before you buy it. So with Math 1, we've already done probably about 20 lessons just using the free version. Shipping is not free with them, and so I tried to combine everything at once. If you have multiple children, this is not a curriculum that you can pass down because, as you can see, you are going to be writing and drawing and cutting out, so this is really just a one-time use only book. It does reference using a whiteboard at times, so they did include a whiteboard in the package. Here is the Math 1 box. If you're doing the printouts, I already had several other math boxes from other levels that I used, so I kind of just pretended that there were different pieces included, but it does reference things that are inside the box. So let's go ahead and get into the Math 1 course book for the Good and the Beautiful. Starting out, you have the table of contents, you have the hundreds chart, you have about the course, daily lessons, how do I get started, and over here is the Unit 1 overview and getting right into Lesson 1. There are 3 units, 120 lessons. They have this little purple area where these are the items that you're really going over as review for your child verbally, counting from 10 to 50, counting by 2s from 2 to 30, and counting by 10s from 10 to 100. If you're not sure if your child is ready for Math Level 1 or if maybe they're too advanced and they should be on Math Level 2, there are placement tests available on the Good and the Beautiful. I will leave a link in the description box below so that you can go check out those placement tests. Now we're getting into writing numbers. We are getting into some times. It has some shapes. All of this has to do with the math box. Then we have writing numbers 6 through 9, months of the year, and we're only on lesson 3. So as you can see, there's some really, really pretty illustrations throughout the entire thing. You're getting into place values, adding, writing different numbers, and there's also a lot of games that also correspond with the math box. You get into subtraction, getting into money, Christmas cookies. Then there is some different color charts, color by number kind of thing. It has some beautiful illustrations of different places. Here is more addition and hidden numbers over here. Over here is getting into hexagons by the time you're in lesson 62. Over here you're building shapes. By the time you get to lesson 77, you're spelling out the numbers 4, 5, and 6 out loud. You're ordering the seasons. Another really awesome thing about the Good and the Beautiful is that they do have an app where it has all sorts of things for math and language arts as well, but some of these are videos. The videos are also available on their YouTube channels. All of that will be linked in the description box below. By the time you're at lesson 88, you are writing 10, 11, and 12. You're spelling 4, 5, and 6 out loud. More numbers, subtractions, different types of shapes. Lesson 99 is seconds in a minute, minutes in an hour, hours in a day. Calendar work is lesson 104. And then we also have a little bit of geography. Lesson 111 is dividing items into 2 equal groups. So right here we have a unit assessment. So the unit assessment usually takes a couple lessons. So this is lessons 39 through 40. So what you're doing right here, you're going to read this to the child. All of the black parts are for actually saying out loud to the child. The blue areas are for you to read to give you the lesson of how this is all going to work. So for lesson 39, you're going to complete all the exercises in purple. So you have the exercises in purple in here. Okay, so if the child does not have the concept mastered, you're going to click the orange box right here for additional practice. And then in lesson 40, you're going to complete all the orange sections. So this is like the assessment, the test, and it's a few pages long. So all the purple is what they're going to be doing on lesson 39. It's extensive, but then that's it on the purple part. And then you go back, you check their work, and if they need additional practice, you'll be checking the additional practice part, and lesson 40 is when you'll go back and do that additional work with them. Each of these curriculums has 120 lessons, which works out to be like 4-day weeks throughout the school year. Gives a little bit of leeway for us to go to field trips, for us to get a little bit off course, and we can easily get back on course. You know, it's not 5 days a week, so I really enjoy that. I love the illustrations. We've done other math curriculums that is just boring, plain black and white. Sometimes that works for certain students, and sometimes it just doesn't. So this works really well for us. Now let's get into the box. Here's the Math 1 curriculum box. It's got the clock on the front. So inside we have all of these shapes. It's got the little things that you're not supposed to eat that keep the moisture out, but these are made out of wood, and these are going to make the different shapes that are found throughout the curriculum course. These are the little clocks. So in some of the little purple boxes at the very beginning of each lesson, it says give the child all of the blue clocks and say the time on the blue clocks. And I assume it'll say the different colored clocks later on. That's the only one that I've come across thus far, and I think we're on like lesson 20. These are different kind of wooden blocks. So there you have kind of a normal dice. It's just made out of wood, and then over here this block says left and right, so that's for different types of games that you're going to play. Finally, we get into the boats. This is the main reason why I bought this entire thing, is because the free printout references the boats on multiple games and different activities, and I've been using all sorts of things that aren't boat related, and my daughter was like, oh, can we please get the boats so that we're actually playing with the boats? These are fun toys, and she loves to play with them. She's still playing with her kindergarten box. Over here we have some plastic coins that we'll use for addition, subtraction, and just learning the different coins, the names, how much they're worth, all that stuff. The whiteboard, nothing much here. It's just a whiteboard that you could get just about anywhere, but it's nice that they included that. That about wraps up this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more content about homeschooling, and I will see you next time. Bye.